I mean, I would say that this is the most significant display of Teotihuacan artifacts to tour the United States, certainly, just in terms of the quantity and quality of objects. Teotihuacan was the biggest city of classic period Mesoamerica. In fact, it was the biggest city in the Western Hemisphere about 1,500 to 2,000 years ago. So we think it had at least 100,000 people, and it was extremely planned, and most people lived in apartments, which is very rare in the pre-modern world. You don't see cities of that size where 90% or more of such a large population lived in multifamily apartments. It seems like there were a couple considerations in where to put pyramids. First is that Teotihuacan was built on the people who came before them. And so in the formative period, a millennium or two before Teotihuacan, BCE, people in central Mexico started making their main temple to the east facing to the west. So it seems important that either they wanted something to rise above it in the east or something that looking from there you could see setting in the west. And that is true with Teotihuacan, with the Sun Pyramid, and also the Feathered Serpent Pyramid.
Well, actually, the most of the challenges were, as it turned out, relatively minor. I mean, there are always challenges with deadlines, trying to get authors to submit essays on time. But when you're dealing with brand new discoveries, you really want to make sure that everybody has the time they need to analyze their data. So there are deadlines with bureaucracies, like lists have to be submitted, and so there are always those kinds of pressures. There are challenges with mounting large objects, but you have an expert team that helps you do that. So most of the challenges we faced were relatively easy to surmount, I'm happy to say. What I want the community to understand is that Teotihuacan was a city like every other city in the ancient world. It was like a city that we all live in today, but it was a city that was unique to the Americas, and that it's an indigenous expression of urbanism in the Americas that's worth analyzing, that's worth studying to understand how they solved the problems in their time, and that we can think about solving some of the problems in our time.
Teotihuacán significa, para mí, desde mi punto de vista, llevo más de 30 años trabajando en este sitio, la expresión más completa de la creación humana. La importancia de la pirámide de la serpiente. Sí. La serpiente era uno de los símbolos más importantes que existieron en todas las culturas mesoamericanas. La serpiente es el símbolo de la fertilidad, y también lo utilizaron los grandes gobernantes como símbolo del poder. Fue algo muy particular. Llegué yo a trabajar como cualquier otro día, llegué a hacer mi trabajo y me avisan de que se ha hecho un hueco en la tierra. Bajé, me amarran mis trabajadores a la cintura con una cuerda muy improvisada, me bajan y es cuando descubro que existe el túnel. Tardé aproximadamente 5 años en planificar cómo iba a llevar a cabo yo la excavación, hasta que después, ahora que ya hemos cumplido 8 años, que hemos retirado casi 1,000 toneladas de tierra y piedra, hemos casi concluido la exploración. Pero te puedo decir que es probablemente una de las experiencias profesionales y de vida más importantes que he tenido yo. Ha cambiado mucho mi forma de ver y entender Teotihuacán, y también creemos que vamos a contribuir mucho a entender mucho mejor aspectos de lo que era la vida económica, social, del pensamiento de los antiguos teotihuacanos.